Got a game for myself and attack speed enjoyer from our faction war qualifier we were hosting. Well, we sounds like he was hosting it. He wasn't hosting it. It was mine. I own this. It is for me. Anyway, I digress. Wood Elves versus Skaven. I had a cheeky little idea, so I was taking it seriously. This was a serious tournament. Front line of Clan Rats, Tretch Craventail, Eshin Sorcerer with Fear of Arminar and Warp Stars. And then I have 4 Poison Globes, 4 Warplock Jezzails, and 4 Night Runners. The other side is Drycha with Withering, Melkos, Mystifying Miasma, and then her summon. Frontline Dryads, Deepwood Scouts, Hawkeyes of Jakira, then a bunch of Glade Guard, and a couple Glade Riders here and there for a bit of flanking. Now, the idea behind the Skaven build, I was worried about Durthu, so the Warp Stars are a pretty constant little poke on Durthu that can be quite annoying for him, slowly take down his HP. Also can be good versus Treekin or Drycha or a Flying Lord, so generally just poking down the enemy Lord. I've also had issues in the past where the Skaven other lores aren't that great versus Wood Elves. Summons can largely be ignored by kiting units. And, yeah, Warp Lightning and Howling Warp Gale just aren't that good if they don't have flyers and stuff. I brought Tretch because if they had Durthu, which has been a problem for me in this matchup recently, he can duel Durthu for quite a while and just kind of not die. He won't do fantastically, but he also won't die. The Jezzails are just going to light up anything that looks expensive. Wild Hunters of Kronos, Hawkeyes of Jakira, anything like that. Kill them off. Take care of kiting elements while all my Night Runners and Poison Globes try and stop the Glade Riders. Fear of Arminar is going to make these guys rout very quickly, allowing my Globes to turn and throw at other cavalry. And on the low ground, similar things are happening, but there's less cav down there. There's only 1 down there. There's 2 up here. And in the middle, we do have some more cav trying to get through. Globes need to get a nice juicy volley onto that cluster and take them out before they get past my Clan Rats. As Tretch is going to take the fight with Drycha. He will not win that fight overall. As she gets more damage, she'll get more stats, and he is anti-large, so Stand Your Die is helping him out quite a lot right now. One of the Glade Riders has gotten through, so has a Dryad. So now my ranged units are in disarray. Night Runner's trying to peel off that last Glade Rider while 3 Jezzails stay online and keep firing. How many Globes do we have left? 2. 2 are still online. Night Runners just run around living their best life. Tretch continues to fight Drycha, just keeping her busy. Alright. Eshin Sorcerer running over towards Drycha so we can get some more shots down with those Warp Stars. This is why I needed Fear of Arminar for that other Glade Rider, is these guys will fight almost to the goddamn end if you don't have a minus 24 leadership that you can throw their way. Still can't quite route these guys, distracting on my Warplock Jezzails. So I need to get rid of those. Globe's also trying to peel off these Dryads for my other Jezzails who are also running away from the spooky little tree ladies. And then a Withering on these Jezzails, huh? Interesting. I guess they're just trying to route them. Elsewhere, I have Clan Rats randomly walking around and chasing Glade Guard. Hawkeyes of Jakira, barely online. They've lost half their models, over half their HP. So far, having difficulties actually clearing them out. Skaven are up on the balance of power by quite a lot, considering how early it is, only 3 minutes into this game. And now Tretch pops some buffs, Verminous Valor for a little bit of extra speed. He wants to catch those Hawkeyes of Jakira and stop them from shooting too much as they are firing into my backline, and that discouraged they're applying to some of my units is very tedious. Dryads also apply Fear, which further lowers my leadership, so I don't like that at all. Jezzails have gotten to safety, and they're now shooting sideways into the Glade Guard. With one of the changes coming into Warhammer 3, Jezzails do have some decent bullet penetration, so they'll do a lot of damage to these Glade Guard, especially firing down the side like that. Cleared out the Dryads, so my Poison Globes and my Night Runners can refocus up. Some cavalry is rallying behind me, but I'm also getting some Globes back who are trying to peel those Dryads. Jezzails, for the most part, are ignoring the Dryads, hoping someone else can deal with it. A nice Globe volley over the top might get rid of those guys. Good damage. Not enough, though, as the Dryads are going to hold on. Another Warp Star out to damage Drycha. Good constant damage for her. Tretch is busy dealing with the Hawkeyes. He has caught up to them. Elsewhere, like I said, Clan Rats and Night Runners who are out of ammo are just chasing down all these archers, keeping them busy. Another good volley onto the Dryads. As the Skaven get to kite the Wood Elves. Oh, the world we live in. Jezzails turn towards the Glade Riders. Sick of their shit. Really want those guys to leave. The Withering is down, lowering the Jezzail stats, but it doesn't really matter because I don't believe these Glade Riders will make contact. No, they get pushed away. But Tenacious Dryads, their high leadership and ITP, very hard to get rid of. Quite a sticky unit. In the background, Tretch has routed off the Hawkeyes, but other Glade Guard are also shooting at him, so it's not a great time to be a little brave and tail. 15 missile resistance, 81 armor. And Drycha is catching up to the Gisele's. I can't outrun her anymore. She's 42 speed. I'm at 36. So these guys are going to rout any second now, but these other Giselles are firing sideways into her to get some poke out. The Wood Elves are going to beat me at their very low health pools. They have enough leadership to stay in it, while my Skaven, who are getting beaten down, are running out of leadership. Balance power is still slightly in my favor, but it keeps creeping back towards them as Tretch does his best to dodge the Glade Guard firing at him. And unfortunately, the Hawkeyes get involved again. So they're going to apply a leadership debuff to me while also doing a lot of damage. Don't love that. And Drycha officially got rid of a Giselle. I have another Giselle. Some Glade Guard are walking up to them. I have Night Runners trying to get rid of those Glade Guard, but for now, my Ninja Stars unfortunately hit the hill between me and Drycha. The Giselles realize they're doomed, so they're just going to keep shooting Drycha with what they have left. We know we have to Lord Sniper, we will lose, as Tretch continues to get pummeled by the Hawkeyes and other archers. He catches some more archers. Night Runners and Clan Rats catch all these other archers. There's one Deepwood Scout that's pretty healthy. The Hawkeyes are around and constantly applying that leadership debuff to my poor Tretch. That's about it for the archers, in all reality. Two groups of Night Runners try and run down the Glade Guard. They'll do pretty well at that. Aided by the Eshin Sorcerer, who does want to avoid Drycha just a little bit. She is giving some serious buffs to the Glade Guard. Still don't know if Glade Guard can stand up to Night Runners with that kind of presence, though. Tretch routes off the Glade Riders before getting shot at further by the Deepwood Scouts. Only 3 ammo left on those guys. Hawkeyes need to shatter for me, because they have a lot of ammunition left, and all it's doing is just applying leadership debuffs, which is a huge problem. Skaven are pretty far ahead on the balance of power all of a sudden, as we route off that healthy Glade Guard that had a lot of ammo. Drycha is still getting hit with Ninja Stars from my fleeing Gutter Runners. Night Runners. The Eshin Sorcerer turns around. He's coming back to Drycha. She is on a hill, so there's no reason for my Ninja Stars to miss this time, as Tretch in the background is going to rout the Hawkeyes and their damned ammunition, doing a lot of damage to him. But then the Eshin Sorcerer needs to wind up, needs to get a good Ninja Star off and kill Drycha. You gonna throw, buddy? Yeah, now he's trying to. Overcast damage hurts him quite a lot, but the Ninja Stars hurt her even more. Tretch is down to 300 HP. She does not die, but she does rout. Tretch is back. Stand Your Die immediately popped. Just try and give him the extra leadership. Make sure he doesn't rout for a second time for free or anything like that, as he's running back away from the Wood Elves. All my Clan Rats and Night Runners that were running off the Wood Elves before are headed for the hills. Not having a good time, those lads. We really got to get rid of Drycha. Drycha is back. And my Eshin Sorcerer lining up another shot. Another hit. This time she dies. And just like that, the Hawkeyes Jakira will rout without Drycha. Looks like these other guys will start to fail on their leadership. And we still have Tretch. We still have an Eshin Sorcerer. The bounce power is crazy in my favor. And that army losses honestly is a little silly. Considering what's on the battlefield, it was a little silly. We had a 2/3 health Eshin Sorcerer, and that was about it. And the game was like, nah, those Wood Elves can't do it. So it was a very close game. Eshin Sorcerer did save me from one of the Glade Riders that we immediately peeled off, and then his Warp Stars were key to killing Drycha. Globes and Night Runners did very well. Giselles did quite fine. GG. For attack speed enjoyer, Drycha did well. Dryads did well. Glade Guard did alright, considering how hard I tried to peel them. Deepwood Scouts struggled a bit more. Hawkeyes and Jakira struggled a lot from how much they got focus fired. And then the Glade Riders did pretty well. Ooh, I guess that one got a lot of value. The other ones just got shut down apparently, but they felt annoying. So, that's something. Roar. Subscribe, yes, yes.